Hey folks, welcome back. As we get adjusted to the new norms for the ongoing future, please remember to check in regularly with Google Classroom as it will contain crucial information for you to successfully complete any tasks, assignments, or assessments for my class. This following message will be sectioned out for you to organize the new class expectations. I hope that you guys had a very restful break, but that you're ready to get going again. There will still be a pretty high expectation and a decent workload for you to do every day that we're supposed to meet, okay? So be ready. Again, check in with Google Classroom every day that you are assigned for my class. How that's going to look as of right now, Tuesdays and Thursdays will be for periods 1 through 4, and Wednesdays and Fridays will be for periods 5 through 7, okay? So I will be meeting with each of my classes only 2 times for the entire week, okay? So just imagine how much time we're going to be chunked out for just social studies, okay? Um, there will be a specific set of slides that will be a great reference for you for the remainder of the time that we are online. And they will say 6th grade on learning or 7th grade on learning, and both of those have been uploaded on March 31st or 3/31. So again, some of the direct instruction that I give you will be using those slides. So while you're listening to me, it would be in your best interest to be following along with those slides as you're hearing me talk. I will also have office hours daily, except for Mondays. My 6th grade office hours will go from noon until 2 p.m. And then my 7th grade office hours will go from 2:10 to 4:10 p.m. Okay, so that basically means you can use the link that is embedded with the post, and that'll give you the opportunity to chime into class. And we can have a class discussion. You can get clarifying questions answered, all of that good stuff. So that'll be during office hours. Obviously, if you need something answered before then, you can try and email me as well. For attendance and check-in assignments, you will need to check in using the attendance link of the post for each day of class by noon. Please contact me if this is not working. You may need to try the link at another time. You will then be expected to complete whatever tasks or assignments that accompany the attendance for that day. So again, this will all be in each daily post, and I will be expecting you to have that done by the next time our class meets. Anticipate that at least one thing will be turned in for a grade each time we meet, along with completing other tasks. So again, this is going to pace out to the amount of time that we are meeting per week. Just because I'm not going to be seeing you every day, I'm going to be giving you still tasks that I expect you to be prepared with by the next time we meet, okay? If there's ever an adjustment to that, I will specifically write that in the instructions. I might even send a video update as well. So for assignments, before I get to the assignments, keep in mind any and all video clips of myself, teachers, or connected to the content will need to be viewed, as they are included to support your learning, and they may also be a communication of my expectations. They are uploaded and created for your benefit, so I would really suggest you use them. Now onto assignments. It will be specifically communicated which assignments will need to be submitted through Google Classroom. Not all assignments will be due for a grade, but you will be expected to do them, as they will serve as support tools for completing larger assignments further on. Think of it like the notes that you've taken in class. Those notes weren't always collected for a grade, but you were able to later use them on an assignment or an assessment. Assignments and tasks will be limited to the day that they are assigned. What that means is that whatever was assigned for that day of class, that's the only time that I'm going to really be giving you to work on it, because the next time you meet, we will be moving on to something else. So again, plan accordingly and pace yourselves. It will be communicated if you have a longer chunk of time to complete an assignment or a task, but again, that will be specifically written in Google Classroom. Assignments can be resubmitted multiple times, which I really suggest you guys take the opportunity. Some of you already have been, and again, that's just good practice on your part. But assignments can be resubmitted multiple times until you get the score that you want, and you won't be penalized unless it's after the due date. So the only time that you'll start getting penalized for work being resubmitted is if it's after the due date, okay? But if you complete an assignment and it's not done with the best quality and I return it to you telling you what fixes to make, you can make those fixes and then you can resubmit it and still get a full score if it's before the due date. Okay, so if you have any further questions, email me on that one. But again, it's mainly do an assignment, try to get it done before it's due. I might be able to give you feedback on it, and if the feedback asks you to redo the assignment, and you get that feedback taken care of before the actual due date, you can still earn full credit. So turning something in early and then getting it back won't necessarily penalize you. If anything, it will help you. The only time that you will get penalized on an assignment is if it's turned in late. Even if it's late though, still want to do it correctly because that will ultimately benefit you. Okay? Contacting me and the need for you all to problem solve on your own. There's about me matched up with 65 students per day. As much as I want to be available to all of you, that's just not realistic. A lot of you already have been showing me incredible problem solving skills, and I can't tell you how much I admire that and how much I respect that and how much I want to continue to encourage that, because in times like this is kind of what is expected of you to do. You're not always going to be told directly the answers, so try to think about what might be a solution to the problem you're running into. Again, you can use your other classmates for help as well. Another thing to keep in mind, it is important for you to try to problem solve difficulties before you reach out to me. For instance, on an assignment, if you're confused on an assignment, at the very least you can try to attempt to complete that assignment even though some of it may be incorrect, and you can get feedback from me. And again, I'll be able to give you that feedback, you'll be able to do it correctly, and you'll get a higher score. Okay, so try to problem solve and at least try the assignment even if it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Give it some attention. Okay, I saw a lot of you doing that and you were able to get the feedback from me, but there are about 20% of you that are unwilling to do that, and that has to change. Okay, so hopefully right now you'll be more motivated to at least take a risk even though you know you may fail. Okay, please keep open-minded over the remainder of the time that we are online, and be ready for tasks to be adjusted or changed. Sometimes daily. I will do whatever I can to not do that. Things do change, however, but I have a pretty solid plan with the rest of the team, and I feel pretty confident that the direction we're going will pretty much stay that way. If there are adjustments though, I promise you I will communicate those through the Google Classroom post, and it will most likely say urgent, ASAP, or update in capital letters. I want to thank you guys again for the hard work that you gave me, and thank you in advance for the hard work and the perseverance that you are going to be giving me for the time that we are doing this online learning. I'm here to help, but also this is a time for you guys to mature a little bit and take some serious risks towards your success. Email me if you have any other questions. Let's rock and roll.